It's almost like, what's the point? Like, why put myself through all of this after I've been through so much already?
Coming up tonight, a survivor opening up about a bill in the Texas legislature aiming to protect victims of sexual misconduct. New tonight, Texas law as it stands currently does not protect the confidentiality of alleged victims of sexual misconduct or assault, which is the case we're seeing in the sexual misconduct cases and lawsuits filed against Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson.
But there is a bill making its way through the state legislature that could change that. Fox 26's Maria Salazar explaining what the bill would mean for both the accuser and the accused.
As a survivor myself, I think it's the most important thing to feel like your confidentiality is protected. And
Raquel Fatiuk is a survivor of sexual assault and now works as a crisis counselor at the Houston Area Women's Center. The organization is pushing for the passage of SB 295 and its counterpart HB 1374 in the Texas legislature. Their CEO testified before a state Senate committee this week.
And that we can guarantee those survivors that their story will remain confidential.
SB 295 aims to protect the confidentiality of sexual assault victims in all proceedings, criminal, civil, administrative, or legislative. Currently, Texas law allows for victims to remain anonymous in criminal court, but not civil, like in the case of the nearly 24 women accusing Deshaun Watson of sexual misconduct.
other states allow these protections for survivors, and I think Texas really needs to be the next one to get on board.
My sympathy goes out to anybody that's a victim of sexual assault or sexual harassment.
George Farah is an attorney. He says each side deserves a fair chance to make their case.
If you don't know who's making these allegations against you, you're just running blind. You don't know how to defend yourself. You don't know what the facts are. So, there is fair notice requirements in Texas on who your accuser is.
But he says there are ways to strike a balance.
Cases can be put under seal. Initials can be used to file these lawsuits. There are ways that, and judges have powers to protect these people in their courtrooms.
And the attorney believes that if SB 295 would become law, it would encourage more victims to come forward. And the bill is advancing. It's headed to the Senate floor for a vote as early as Monday. But the House version of the bill still has a longer way to go. Maria Salazar, Fox 26 News.